All right, everyone, welcome to Raider Field. Steve Ocknick alongside Matthew Wenzel as we are set for what normally would end with a trophy presentation, but not giving out the plaques on site this year for obvious reasons. But the Medford Raiders and the Lakeland Thunderbirds. Lakeland beat Medford twice this year during the time when Medford had a few players out due to contact tracing. So we'll see how different that lines up for the Raiders and the Thunderbirds tonight. The second time in 3 days, a Medford team and a team from Lakeland will match up. Obviously, a big. We have a weird thing going on with the score right now. So I'm going to step aside for just a second. We're going to fix that, and then we'll be back. There we go. They don't give you goals before the game starts, so that should look better now. As we were talking about, the Raiders went down 2 games and were down big in Game 3 against Lakeland. Came all the way back, won Game 3 26-24, won Game 4, and then just came up a little bit short in Game 5. The Lakeland able to rebound and take the match. Lakeland will be heading to Merrill tonight for a Division 1 regional final in volleyball. Want to give a shout out to Joey Sullivan of Medford, who qualified at the Division 1 sectional cross-country sectional. He will be heading to state. That will be held at Mequon, at Arrowhead High School in Mequon. The Medford girls coming up just short, finishing 3rd, but a very good season for them and a very tough sectional over there at Chippewa Falls. I was over there right before coming here, so that was a tough sectional there and a tough break for Medford, dropping into Division 1 this year for cross country. Medford Raider football had a bit of a scare last night up in Ashland. Couple turnovers early, and that was a 3-point game in the 3rd quarter before Aiden Gardner and Peyton Kuhn ran a couple touchdowns in and sealed that one. But tonight it's all about the Raiders and the Thunderbirds. We're going to take a quick look at the 2 meetings they had earlier in the season. But as I said, both won by Lakeland. Let me pull the stats up here. Come on. So it's been a up and down season, obviously a unique season with all the COVID situations. But glad to be in the playoffs, glad to see that there's going to be some state championships. Obviously not being played at the central locations like we've seen in the past, but played around the state, including a couple right here in central Wisconsin. So those of you that are soccer fans, there will be soccer from Marshfield, the Division 3 semifinals and finals will be played at Hiding Stadium in Marshfield. As we pull some stuff up here, I know cross country Division 1 is down in Mequon. Division 2 is being run at Colby, and then Division 3 at West Salem for cross country. As we try and get some stuff to load here. Get down, take a look. Come on. Oh, stuff just doesn't want to load today. I blame the cold. Not a warm day by any stretch of the imagination, but at least it's dry. Field's in great shape, one of the advantages of having turf. So Medford 8-3 on the year. They beat Rhinelander 7-0 back a week and a half ago, Thursday, absolutely dominating Rhinelander in that game. There are 3 losses on the year. were to Rhinelander 1-0 back up at Rhinelander High School back on the 17th. And then those back-to-back losses, 5-0 and 2-0 to here, and then away at Lakeland. So, but they are on a win streak. 7-game win streak, including wins 5-1 and 2-1 over Mosinee, and that big one, that 7-0 win over Rhinelander. That game was close at halftime, and then the Medford Raiders just pouring it on. We are going to turn it over to Andy Gooden, our PA announcer, and get a national anthem and our starting lineups.
And Medford Raiders, we would like to extend a special welcome to our guests from the Minocqua area, to their parents, their administration, and fans. We appreciate your efforts in supporting your team and for traveling to join us this evening. Medford High School, the Great Northern Conference, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at all interscholastic events. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants, event workers, and officials in a positive manner so that everyone may enjoy the contest. Masks and social distancing are required in the bleachers per the state order. Give you an update on the sectional cross-country meet in Chippewa Falls today. Medford Raider girls as a team took third. They do not advance to the state cross-country meet. Medford's Joey Sullivan took 7th place overall and 4th place to make it to state. He was the 4th finisher outside of the runners on a team that made it to state. So Joey qualifies for the state cross-country Division I meet next Saturday. Congratulations, Joe Sullivan.
All right, we got a bit of updates here. Still waiting for the clock to run down for the national anthem, but don't forget we will have a full recap of all the cross-country results, volleyball results, soccer results, everything going on this weekend on the busiest day of the fall sports season, or the busiest weekend. Friday night normally would have been the first weekend of the football playoffs, but that pushed back. And then obviously this Saturday regional final day with regional final day, sectional day. We are all over the place. So a lot of stuff going on, a lot of fun to follow. But we will be keeping an eye on everything and giving you full updates at onfocus.news/sports as athletes and as runners and teams from all over the state all over the area punch their tickets to state. The Marshfield Tiger girls cross-country team punching their ticket. The Colby Hornet girls cross-country team punching their ticket to state as a team, along with Savannah Schley of Loyal Greenwood. Have not seen results from the D3 meet yet. In fact, I'm going to look that up right now as we wait. But congratulations to Medford's Joey Sullivan. He will be running down in Mequon a week from today as we get cross-country results. See if they finally loaded in that D3. Auburndale looking to be one of the few schools to send both their teams to state as they qualified both teams for...
Can we line up?
There we go. team, no. Auburndale boys finished 4th. Pacelli and St. Mary's Central advance. Girls team, Assumption and Auburndale. So Auburndale does advance the girls for the 6th straight year to the state cross-country meet. Let's see if there's any individual qualifiers from there. Looking at the girls' individuals. They don't have it broken down real well, so I'm not 100% sure. Oh, nope, that's the wrong one. Individual.
One America and those defending our freedom.
Right, national anthem. We'll be back after the national anthem and the introductions.
Place your hand over your hearts for the playing of the national anthem. Your attention, please, for tonight's starting lineups. For the Lakeland Thunderbirds, number 2, Tyler Thurman. Number 3, Max Beide. Number 5, Grady Sloan. Number 9, Leo Rutter. Number 12, Chandler Savell. Number 15, Danny Cardinal. Number 17, Lawrence McHaling. Number 19, Yaroslav Mashishin. Number 22, Henry Shockley. Number 26, Abe Evenhouse. And your keeper tonight for the Thunderbirds is number 30, Carter Quaid. Lakeland Thunderbirds are coached by E.R. Mashishin, assisted by John Thurman. Your Medford Raiders. Number 0, the keeper, Brady Huff. Number 6, Gage Neibauer. Number 7, Braden Michon. Number 9, Captain Zach Rudolph. Number 10, Aaron Shield. Number 11, Colton Gowie. Another captain, senior captain, number 13, Owen Whip. Number 14, Vincent Seidel. Number 17, Cale Kusendorf. Number 21, Ty Baker. And number 22, Sam Blair. The Medford Raiders are coached by Nathan Bodu, assisted by Tanya Tessman. Good luck, Medford Raiders and Lakeland Thunderbirds.
Huge thank you to
tonight's officials
Andy
are Ryan
Gooden.
Gooch, Andy Petzel, and Doug Crowley.
Huge thank you to Andy Gooden for the starting lineups. and doing a great job up here with Medford Raider Sports.
You're in the stands. State mandate requires mask.
We got our huddles. We are ready for soccer. The number 2 seeded. Check on that, make sure I'm right on that. Normally have a little more prep work in, but needless to say, it's been a running weekend for most of us here. As I got here at 4 o'clock running straight from cross country. So we will take a look here, make sure I got the seating right. Yes, number 2 Medford hosting number 3 Lakeland. Winner will face most likely number 1 Rhinelander, number 4 Anago on Thursday, October 29th. Medford also hosting the sectional championship, according to this, on Saturday, October 31st. So Medford in the circle. They are ready to take the opening kick. Number 6, Gage Neubauer, just waiting for the officials to give him the thumbs up. And we are underway. Medford will start with the ball first, and they will send it here to the near side, but a little too far, and it ends up on the foot of Tyler Tharman. Lakeland will bring it all the way back to the defensive back line. Bringing it across field, far side, taken away by Medford. This is an opportunity. Number 6, that is Gage Neubauer in. That one is just over the bar. That one's going to go out for, you see, looks like it's a corner. Yep, it is a corner to Medford. Early corner for the Raiders. And they will send number 10, Aaron Shield, out to take the corner. He's waiting for a ball, it looks like. Oh, now he gets the ball in. You know, there's only 2 things you really need to play soccer, and that's an open field and a ball, and he was missing one of them. So, but he will take the kick. He'll drive it in. That one down. It comes towards the net, but just a little too wide, out for a goal kick. So Medford with some early pressure. It's a good sign. That's something you really want. Set the tone early. 17. Lawrence, we'll call him Mac Haling, will take the goal kick. He's going to pass it short, near side to Max Beebe. Beebe tries to spin around. He has it taken off his foot, but Haling will get there, and he will just kick it out into touch, and the Raiders will get the throw. Raiders throws it in. That's going to be down in the box. Opportunity cross in, but right to the hands of the goalkeeper, and he will field it. He's going to throw it out quickly. Lakeland looking to get ahead on the break, but they're going to be forced to slow down. Good pressure there from Medford. Lakeland gets the ball out near midfield, and it's going to be taken off the foot, and Medford pushing forward, but a little too far of a lead, and the ball goes back and forth here across the midfield stripe. That goes out of play, and that'll be a throw to Lakeland. Good early pressure from Medford. Lakeland trying to get that speed working for him. Pressure from Medford pushing the ball back. And now we're going to see, just tipped away, and now it's going to come back all the way through, and Medford will pick it back up again. Medford back line. Ty Baker looking at that one, but taken away, number 2, Tyler Tharman, and he is booting it forward, but Medford will take it away, and they will start pushing back the other way. That ball gets through. 17, that's Cale Klusendorf down the far side. He's had a break for a second, but forced to slow it down a little bit. Now he's going to try and get it in for a cross. That one will be tipped out of play, and that'll go for a corner. Foot in there from number 17, Mac Haling, but they will send another Medford corner, their second. Shield over to take it. Medford has everyone but the goalkeeper on this side of midfield. That one booted into the box. That one comes down over the top, but couldn't find a foot. Now taken away. That one is in. Goal! Goal, Medford! Medford gets on the board first. Number 11, Colton Gowie, I believe. That one landed on his feet, and he puts it away. 1-0 Medford, and we are only 3 minutes and 13 seconds into this one. Perfect start for Medford. Exact opposite of what we saw here a few weeks ago. But we know that that Lakeland can score goals, and they can score them quickly, especially with Yaroslav Mashician. Wow, I'm going to apologize in advance for how I'm going to murder that name every time. But Medford quickly had possession, but now the Thunderbirds get it back. They're going to pass it out far side. There's going to be a race for the ball. Medford wins it. They're going to send it forward. That ball is going to roll out of play, and that's going to be a throw to Lakeland. Good thought there, but just couldn't quite keep it in play. If they did, I think Neubauer would have won the race. So that one comes into the middle. That was going to come up, and we're going to get a handball, and that's going to be a free kick to Medford. Incidental, indirect free kick. But Neubauer will come up to take it. He's going to take it quickly, sends it towards the box. That one comes down, and it's going to be on the foot of Medford, but it's going to be kicked out by Lakeland, and they're going to try and break. And they will send it just down the field, and that's going to go out of play near midfield, throw to the Raiders. Some new banners on the fence on the backside look really sweet as they throw that one in. That's going to be headed back up in the air, and it will end up on the foot of Lakeland. Lakeland looking to break, but pressure comes from Medford right away, and they're able to take it away. Medford in the middle. They're going to send it far side, and now, now they're going to call it. And see what they're going to call. No, it's going to be a Lakeland. So it's going to be a free kick to Lakeland. Wasn't sure exactly which way that one would go as both players kind of hit the deck, but they will call that against Medford, so Lakeland will get the free kick from the 48-yard line. It's kind of nice to have good reference points on the field. That one will head into the box. They get it down on the foot of Mashician, but it's taken away quickly. Medford on the break. That one will get a little too far and be taken away by Lakeland, but they will just kick it out into touch throw. Medford. More pressure for the Raiders. And they're going to try and throw it in deep, and it's going to be kicked out. And they get the stop, but now Medford keeps it right back in play. That one's going to come up over the top. And now an opportunity for Lakeland. But no, Medford will close that out quickly. Back down into the Lakeland end. Medford spending a lot of time down in the Lakeland end. Good sign, as that one will come out here to the near side. That one's going to roll out to touch, and that will be a Medford throw. Throws it in. Ooh, good thought there, but Lakeland, and now we're going to get... Nope, they're going to play the advantage. He was trying to call it, but nope, they're going to play the advantage, and Lakeland will get the ball back. A little bit of another handball there. Incidental. Wasn't intentional by any stretch, but that's a call that can be made. As now Medford into the box. That one's going to go down. That's going to be a free kick. And now we're going to get stoppage. That might be a card. No penalty. He was in the box. Couldn't see the line on that side. That's a penalty. Medford draws the penalty. And Medford an opportunity to go up 2-0. I thought it was outside the box, but no, he was in the box. That's a penalty. Just on the edge of the box there, they take down, I believe that was Gowie, and up comes Gage Neubauer to take the penalty and give Medford a 2-0 lead. And to think that it is 6 minutes into the game, Medford could be up 2-0. Neubauer takes a look at it. Blow the whistle, ready to go. He'll take a few steps up, kicks it into the net off the crossbar. Goal Medford. Goal Medford. That one goes in from Gage Neubauer. 2-0 Medford. 6 minutes in, Medford has a big lead. I don't think if you were Coach Billabau, I don't think you could have drawn this game up any better in your wildest dreams. Have a 2-0 lead 6 minutes in. So now the Lakeland has some work to do. They will send it back and we will get restarted. Lakeland will boot it down the field. Nobody there, and Ty Baker ends up on it. Ty Baker tried to pass it to Shield, but to Whiff. In some trouble, has to pull it back. Now he's going to send it up in the middle to Rudolph. Rudolph sends it far side. Race to the corner. That one is going to roll out. That'll be a throw Lakeland. Deep in that corner. Has to come out onto the snow that's around the field. And they will throw it in. But Medford right there, but nobody's noticed where the ball bounced, so it'll come back down on the foot of a Lakeland player, and that's going to roll out a play, and that's going to be a throw to Medford. Medford with another opportunity to throw it in, but nope, now we're going to get an illegal throw, so that's going to be a throw to Lakeland. Stepped out too fast. You might see on some of the snow around here, it kind of looks a little black. That is not anything weird with the camera or anything. That is literally the rubber pellets that are under the turf. And now we get a bad throw from Lakeland, and that will be a Medford throw from the same spot. So third throw from the same spot. Ball still hasn't gotten in play correctly. But yeah, the black on some of the snow you see in the shot, that is from the pellets that go under the turf. Help give it some of the cushion. They throw it deep in towards the box. That'll end up on the foot of a Lakeland player, and they will bring it out. Lakeland trying to get some possession in the Medford half. They haven't been able to have much. As we see, wow, closed out quickly. Coming from the back, that's 11. That's Gowie. And that'll be taken off, and now Medford with possession deep. 7 Mahan. He'll kick that towards the middle, but it'll be fielded by Lakeland. Lakeland sends it back to their defensive line, and they will try and reset the push forward. They send it here near side. That'll be, I don't think intentionally, but now we see him, Lakeland, getting a run down the far side. Medford defender there, and he takes the ball away, and he's going to pass it out. Passing out of the back. That can sometimes be a little dangerous. That ball will go out of play. It'll be a throw to Lakeland. Throws it into the middle, but taken off by Medford, but Lakeland gets it right back. Lakeland, pressure. Couple Medford defenders, and Medford gets the ball back, but they will... Lakeland will win the battle, but Medford back on the ball, trying to get something going, but they will go out of play. Lakeland will take the throw again. Busy first half. Busy first 10 minutes as Lakeland trying to get this ball somewhere near goal, but Medford will just shoot it into the sky. Lakeland will field it near the 35. Now, ball will bounce around. Wow, that was kicked with some force right into the chest of a Medford player. That was 13 Owen Whiff, but Lakeland still has it. They bring it forward, trying to break in, and knocked out by Sam Blair. And Lakeland has to bring it all the way back to the defensive line near midfield. They will try and lead him, but nope. That is fielded and picked up by Mahan. I believe it's pronounced Mahan, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, making sure. I know some Mahans from a different part of the state. Wanted to make sure I was the same name. So as Blair will just boot that one out into touch, that'll be a throw to Lakeland. Siding against that play, and now they will put it in, and that'll be fielded near the 20. Brought back out. Now they're going to boot it in towards the goal. Ty Baker there. Some pressure, and Blair will just have to kick it out again. Doesn't get much on it, but it falls to the foot of a Medford defender, and he will just kick it into touch. That will be a throw to Lakeland. Tellman needs to come forward. Lakeland looking to get the throw in. Send it short. And pressured immediately taken away by Zach Rudolph. Rudolph pushing forward. That ball will get through pressure from both sides, and he gets rustled off the ball. That was Neubauer, but that will just get sent to touch, and that will be a throw. Yes, it does. Okay. Tried to save it, but that will be a throw. Medford, and we'll see a couple substitutions here for the Raiders as Aaron Shield comes off. I believe I saw number 13, Owen Whiff, coming on. So Ois and Silas both on the field. Oh, might have been Silas Whiff. One of the Whiff boys came on. That one comes over, blocked up in the air. Race to the ball, and that will be won by Lakeland. Lakeland will kick it out and look to set the pressure. Oh, a bit of a misstep on the ball. Trying to break that one through. Lakeland will still end up with it, even though now it's a fight for the ball. It'll be won by Medford. Medford gets the ball through. It is Neubauer. Neubauer pressured. He shoots. Oh, saved. Saved by Carter Quaid. He had an open opportunity, but kicked it right into his chest. Chance to go up 3-0. Good play there by the Raiders. Good positioning by Carter Quaid to cut off any opportunity, but now Ty Baker will be on the ball. See if Ty Baker goes for a run. He will not. He will pass it forward, but Ty Baker running forward. They're going to get it to him. Ty Baker crosses it over. Opportunity. Shot. right into the chest of Quaid. He drops it, but he'll pick it up before anybody has a chance. 2 good saves by Carter Quaid. 2 great plays and 2 great opportunities there for the Raiders. Looking to put this one in the books early. As the pass will come all the way down, it'll be closed out by Medford. They will keep it in play, and now it'll roll out, throw to Lakeland. And now we have some substitutions for the Lakeland Thunderbirds as we see, is that 19 or 18? 18, Tyler McMahon checking in. 15, Danny Cardinal will check out for the Thunderbirds. For those of you that don't watch a lot of high school soccer, the unlike the professionals, they have unlimited substitutions and players can re-enter as Medford just boots that one into the sky and it'll land just a few feet away but out into touch, and Lakeland will get a throw. They will toss it over to 26, Abe Evenhouse, who is a commanding presence on the field. But Lakeland gets it back. Lakeland here to the near side. They're going to try and set something up in the middle, but they are muscled off the ball quickly, and that one will be taken by Medford. Medford has to slow it down. They can't get anything moving forward yet. Now they're going to try. That one kick forward. Race to the ball. That will be won by Lakeland, but they still got to do something with it. Now they'll kick it back to Quaid, and Quaid will boot it into the sky. Lakeland will get it fielded out near midfield, and they're going to send it down, but closed out quickly by Medford again. Medford will roll it forward. Trying to, opportunity there if they get it past them, but unable to, and Lakeland breaking the other way. Lakeland trying to counter, but slowed down quickly by this Medford defense, and that ball will be fielded by Medford, and they will send it off into touch, set up the defense. Lakeland will have a throw far side. Trying to figure out where to send it in. They do, right into the chest of a Medford defender. And Medford, bit of a miss hit there. And Lakeland gets the ball back, but closed out quickly by Ty Baker. Or no, I'm sorry, that was Blair. Now sending forward, but Lakeland will close it out and send it back down the field, but that'll go out into touch, throw Medford, and another set of substitutions for the Raiders. We are 14 and a half minutes into this one. 2-0 Medford on a couple goals. One of those on a penalty. As now Blair will throw it in. That one bouncing forward. Medford keeping the ball in the air. And now it's going to be a race, but that will be won by Lakeland, and they will just boot that one into touch. Throw for the Raiders deep in their own territory. Deep in the Lakeland end. They will throw it in. They will get it up. Coming down the far side, looking to cross. That is number 13, Owen Whiff. Whiff gets past this guy, sends it into the box, closed out by Lakeland. Good block there. And now the flag is up. I believe they're going to rule that Medford player was offside, so that will be a free kick to the Thunderbirds. Offside, a very controversial rule right now in the professional level. Especially in I know from being a Premier League fan, some of the calls have been made with the VAR. But needless to say, no VAR in high school. As that one comes in, that's going to be, Carter Quaid won the race to get there by only a step or two. As, trying to see a number here, 6, Gage Neubauer was closing in quickly. That one will be thrown down the field. And it will be closed out by Ty Baker. Ty Baker thought for a second there, and he might go on one of his runs, and he will. Ty Baker bringing the run up from the back, but he will have to boot it far, and that'll get sent all the way back down and out. Ty Baker having to get all the way back, and that one into the air, and that is going to come down and be bounced around. High kick, and now Medford on it. Medford pushing forward, but Lakeland will beat him to the ball. That one will come all the way down and go out for touch. Throw to Lakeland. Lakeland tries to get it over the first one, but it also goes over their player, and Medford ends up back on it, but a bad pass, and that'll end up back on Lakeland, but Medford slowly closes it out again. Medford pushing forward. They send it. Blocked by Lakeland. Defense, pressure getting there again, and that one's going to be a throw to Medford. So Medford will get the throw far side. Looking to get it in deep. Off the head, and that's going to be closed out and taken away by Lakeland. Lakeland trying to move quickly forward. But now they have to slow it down as the Medford pressure was coming. Bringing here near side. That one is going to be out of reach, and that is going to be a throw to Lakeland. They're going to rule that it's off of Braden Mahan first, so that is going to be a throw Lakeland. Lakeland from... Nope. They override. It is Medford. Nope, now they give it back to Lakeland. Oh. So Lakeland will get the throw. They bring Abe Evanhouse up. And he's actually going to start from in the snow as he tries to get that one all the way in. Now we're going to get an illegal throw. Nope. Illegal throw. So now Medford will rethrow. Need to get these officials some walkie-talkies, I think. Nope, but in soccer, only the main official gets a whistle. The two assistants only get the flags. And the referee needs to be paying attention also to them as that one comes all the way down. First time, I think, that we've seen Brady Huff have to handle the ball at all. And that one was pretty easy for him as he will boot that one into the evening sky. That one comes all the way down and goes past. And now an opportunity. Gage Neubauer gets past. He gets into the corner. He will cross it over, but it'll be blocked by Lakeland. Good defending there by Lakeland. That was number 12, Chandler Saville. Saved a for sure goal opportunity, but Medford back on the ball. Trying to give and go, but they will be closed up, but Medford gets it right back. They'll boot it in towards the far side. That one will be chased down by Rudolph. Rudolph in the corner looking to cross. Gets it past this guy, and that should be a corner, and it is. Medford will have another corner here on the near side. Their third corner. And Aaron Shield comes over to take it. See what Medford sets up here. As Shield tries to clear some of the snow away so he can get a little better grip on the run-up. Run-up comes. Oh, player slips, but it comes into the box. That one is headed back, and that is going to go that is going to go out of play. That is a goal kick. So goal kick to Lakeland. Opportunity just a little wide there for the Raiders. Then the kick comes into the sky. Oh, almost had it there for Medford, but that's going to go out of play. But it came off of him, so that'll be a throw to Lakeland. Lakeland throws it in. I don't think number 19, Mashishin, was ready for that, as that one comes deep into the sky. Lakeland trying to get something moving forward here. Turn that down so you can keep an eye on the chat. Ask any questions you have or any comments. Leave them in the chat. We'll try and look at them when we have an opportunity, but Medford has a throw deep in their own territory. Substitutions being made again. The fun one always is to know where everyone's watching from, but Medford on the ball. Gets kicked away. Now that one's going to be sent down the field. Foot race. That'll be won by Lakeland. They will send it back to the goalkeeper, who will boot that one into the sky, but not very far. That one will come down near the 40. I will reference the football yard markers from time to time. Makes it a little easier to say where everything's happening. That one comes deep, and that's going to go out of play. Throw to Lakeland. Another substitution. We see number 25, who is not in the program. No number 25 in my... Oh, no, there he is. Zach Musner. Number 1 or number 25. Wears both. So I'm guessing he's also the backup goalkeeper. As that one bounces around, but that'll be fielded and played out into the middle. But Medford will get it back. Medford looking to break again this offense. They boot it deep down the field, and that one's going to go too far. Out the back. Goal kick. It's a good play to run. Especially when you have the speed over the back line that Medford seems to have here. But you got to make sure it's close enough that a player can get to it. As the ball comes here near side to Musner. Back forward. Also, please, in the comments, correct any name pronunciations I'm getting wrong. That one off his own player, bounces up in the air, bounces up again. Medford will play it. They play it out here near side to Gowie. Gowie back in the middle, but it's closed out. But Gowie fighting for it, but that one will be sent forward, and Ty Baker will field it. It's harder to notice Ty Baker with a hat on today. Doesn't quite have the hair out like you normally would. Normally that's the best way to find Ty on the field, but he will play forward. Ty, every so often we'll see him make these runs. Now we got to run, but a little too far, and that'll be picked up by Carter Quaid. Carter Quaid been way busier than Brady Huff. I think we've only had to say his name once. And that was really on a fairly easy play, as that one will be played, and Medford will take it again. Medford pushing forward. No, now we're going to call, and that's going to be a free kick to the Raiders. So the Raiders will get a free kick. And see what they set up. Boot that one down towards the box. That one's coming in fast. Popped up in the air. That one tipped out by the goalkeeper, Quaid. He couldn't get both hands on it. Good job there, tipping it out to one of his teammates who cleared it. And Lakeland has the ball. Closed out. Medford gets it back. Medford pushing forward, but it's slowed down by Lakeland. Number 3, Beebe got on it. Now Medford will send that in towards the far side. That'll be fielded by Gowie. Gowie fighting to keep it. He will lose out, but that'll be a throw to the Raiders. Deep in their own Lakeland territory, their scoring end. And we'll see what they decide to do here. Looks like we're going to get a long throw. Kind of like basically like a whoop, and he slips on the snow and gets it in. That one comes down, but it'll be kicked out by Lakeland. All the way back out to the Medford defensive line that's playing pretty high. And that will be played back to Blair. Blair. Now that one's going to go out, and that'll be a throw to Lakeland, giving the Medford defense a chance to take a few steps back. Make sure they don't get someone behind them as we get a shoe tied. Means the clock is still running. Yep. You're 24:08. Throw comes in. Taken by, for a second there, Aaron Shield looked like a punt returner waiting for the ball as that one hit him in the chest, but kept the hands away. It's now, good defense there by number 7. That is Mahan. And now Medford looking to break forward. That one will be fielded, taken by Neubauer. Neubauer trying to find an opening. Gets past his guy, kicks it wide. Slips past both of them, and that's going to go out of play, throw Lakeland. The play was on there, just a little bit off. But now Medford right back on the ball again. And now, but closed out by Lakeland. Lakeland kicks it forward, but right to the foot of Mahan. Field it back again. Blair gets it this time, and he's going to boot it high into the sky. That one will come down on a Lakeland foot, but Lakeland will have to play it back into the middle. That one will be taken by number 10. That's Shield. Shield, far side, down that far side, but it's shut down. Medford's still in possession. They have to play it back. Now played back forward. Now popped up into the box, and that's going to be offside. No, flags up. Yep, offside. I'm not sure who was offside and who played the ball. That might have been opportunity. I didn't see exactly who got offside first between Neubauer and Shield, but so Lakeland will have the free kick. That one will come near side to Musner. Musner. That ball comes back out. Now Medford playing it forward. That's a bit too far for Quentin Tlusty, and that one will be played out by Quaid. Tlusty was about a foot too far behind it. He could have put that one away. And maybe even started to look at putting this game away. It's now Lakeland breaking forward. That one's going to be swung out to the far side. Race will be won by Lakeland. Out near there, they will try and pass it, but it will be a corner to Lakeland, their first of the game. While they get that set, I'm going to take a quick breath here. Okay. 26:40. We got about 20 minutes, a little less than 20 minutes to halftime. as they will boot that one in. Comes down. Oh, Lakeland, but now it's taken away, and that is sent all the way down the field, and we'll get a whistle. Not sure what the whistle was for. Some sort of violation. I was watching the ball. I didn't see what they called back here. But honestly, that probably was a bit of a negative break for the Raiders, as they probably would have wanted. They had an opportunity with someone streaking down the field, but Brady Huff will come up and take the free kick. Boot that one into the sky. Lakeland will come back with it. Lakeland a bit more pressure here, but even still, they haven't had a decent look at goal at all yet this game. As they pass that one forward, but closed out by Medford. That one will come all the way back out near midfield, but Lakeland will keep it. They will possess the far side. Now they bring it back into the middle. Lakeland back. Kind of back and forth here. They're not really yet have been able to get anything really. As I say that, they get them actually moving towards goal. Closed out by Mahan. Good last-ditch defending there by Mahan. That was a dangerous ball, as now that one will be played down the far side by Medford, but closed out, and that'll go out of play. Throw to Medford right near the midfield, and we get a substitution. And the player substituting was the one with the ball to do the throw. Mashan, thank you. I thank you on that correction. Mashan, I apologize on that one. Know a family from the Wisconsin Rapids area with the same spelling that's Mahan, so that's my bad. Mashan. It's nice to have people on there that can help me out with those. As that ball comes down near the penalty box, but that'll just be played out, and Medford will have a throw, and they will again have this ball deep in Lakeland territory. Just throw that one in softly. Not much pressure here, but the cross comes out a little far, and that's closed out by Lakeland. But now Ty Baker will field it backside and get it back forward quickly. Now here on the near side, they punch it in. Oh, almost the perfect play, but Carter Quaid was there to clean that up. Quaid will send that one into the sky. And Ty Baker all the way forward will take that one. And now they turn it, and that one, off the face of number 12, Chandler Saville, but he will bring it forward here on the near side. Saville. Unlucky there as it finds a Medford hip. And now the ball forward. Neubauer has it. See if he can get himself an opening. He sends it towards goal, but right to the chest of Carter Quaid. So Quaid will get another save. But the Medford Raiders putting more and more pressure on as that one gets sent up the field. Medford right back on it. Near side to Ethan Swinatek. And that one will be played out. Lakeland will try and keep it in play, but no. Swinatek. So Ethan will take it. We'll just, from the near side, he will throw it in and get it back. Looking to maybe get across and sends it over. Almost there for Medford. But Medford's still on it. That one kick goes in. That one pounced up. That's going to be, collected up by Carter Quaid. And the throw comes down. Fielded by Ty Baker, who's streaking up the field. See what Ty can do with it as he makes the turn. His defender slips. Baker into the box. Tries to cross it. It comes back out. He will not collect it. Lakeland with it, but Medford closing it out quickly. He brings it back to Baker. Baker gives it back the far side. That'll be fielded in play. Hard to see the line on that far side, and it comes back out for Medford as they get a low cross in. That one too far, out of play. Goal kick to Lakeland. And with the substitution, I'm going to take another quick breath. Lakeland setting up for the goal kick right on the bend, one of the junctions of the A and the big Raiders in the east end zone, in the east penalty area. So now Medford again back in possession. They left it, and I think think there was a bit of miscommunication between two Medford players as Lakeland will get it back, but they pop it up into the sky. Kind of had some backspin on it. Medford back on it. Medford will send it. Ooh. Gage Neubauer would have been in clean, but a last-ditch little defensive effort from Lakeland keeps them out, and now they send it back downfield, and that'll be collected up by Blair. Blair will boot it into the sky, and that'll be fielded by Neubauer. Neubauer looking to get, oh, no. My bad. That was 9. That was Rudolph going for Neubauer. Now down, and that'll be picked up by Michon. Back into the middle. We're down the field, Gowie. Give and go, but that's going to be... Nope, not too far. He will keep it in play. Crosses into the box. Comes down, and Carter Quaid was there. Carter Quaid has been a busy goalkeeper so far these last few minutes, as Medford has really again put the pressure on him. That one is muscled off the ball, fell down. Oh, now that's going to be a bad call. That's going to be bad. Ty Baker taking an elbow to the back, goes down. That's going to be a free kick. Official not stopping clocks. He's not going to give a card for that, but it looks like he's coming over and giving we'll call it a stern talking to the Lakeland defender. But Lakeland back on the ball deep in their own territory. Closed out quickly by Medford. Bouncing around, but that's going to be cleaned up by Lakeland. Just bounce into the sky. That's going to go out the far side and actually be played by Lakeland. They will keep it in play. Looked like it was going out for a throw, but not. And now that ball's sent deep into the sky, closed out by Blair. Lakeland will keep it and bring it here near side to Musner. Back across the field, but closed out, and Medford back on possession, looking to break. Medford quickly forward, but it will be closed out by Lakeland, and Lakeland will bring it back to the west. A lot of fighting over there. A lot of look for the ball, slowing down that Lakeland attack, but they're not able to do much with it. And they send it deep down the far side. That one into the box, but that'll be booted out. Ooh. Sam Blair doing what was probably the right thing normally, but Brady Huff was closing down. He could have closed that out, but anyway, it is a corner to Lakeland. We really haven't said Yaroslav Mishishin's name that much. He had a whole heap of goals in that first game. They bring that one across. That one in the box, bouncing around. It'll be cleared out by Medford, but yes, and Medford does get it cleared all the way out. Now they've got a chance. Pressing back the other way. They kick the ball down the field. Neubauer, foot race to it. He will not win it, and that ball will go out for a throw. Medford still with a chance. His numbers are slow to get forward. They throw it in to Shield. Shield has to play it back. Medford's going to set their pressure from around midfield. Brings it back, and now they'll bring it ahead. Nope, closed out by Lakeland. That one gets past Lakeland. 3-on-4. Bringing it forward. Ty Baker looking to close it out. He will... Oh, that's going to be... See who they call that on. Nope, that is on Lakeland. So the call goes against Lakeland. And now the referee comes all the way over to make sure he understands the message. Soccer referees are probably the ones you'll see the most that will just give you that stern chat as that throw will go out to Lakeland. They're not, they're going to give the foul, but they're going to make sure that you're aware that what you're doing is wrong before they start pulling out cards. It's part of the reason why I think you don't see the cards come out as much till the second half, because usually by that point the referee is kind of done giving warnings and he's just going to start putting people in the book. So, but here we go. Lakeland throw deep. They're going to try and get it into the penalty area. Closed out by Ty Baker. That's going to be played by Lakeland, played back in. That one's going to come back out, though, on some pressure, but Lakeland putting it right back in the box. Closed out by Medford again. That one gets a little further downfield, and Neubauer will try and play it forward, but Lakeland right back on it. Past their guy looking, breaking through. Closed out by number 7. That is Michon. Good play there. Now Medford trying to break the other way. Foot race to the ball. That'll be won by Lakeland. And Carter Quaid will just boot that one, but that one's going to take a spin. Interesting bounce from that one, but collected up by Lakeland, and they will push it forward. Bringing it down, that is going to be another foot race. That'll be closed out by Michon. Bringing it back up, and now Lakeland will send it into the sky and fielded by Sam Blair. Blair back into the middle to Owen Whiff. Whiff brings it here near side Shield. Shield boots it down. Nobody there, and that one is just going to keep rolling. Let's see if that one will not. Looks like it won't make it. Just rolls out for a goal kick. As we see a couple substitutions come on for the Raiders. As we are 8 minutes from halftime. And I will take a breather, get all caught up for the second half action. Make sure to check out, as we will have highlights from some of the volleyball around the area. I will be making stops, leaving right after this game, and heading to Marathon briefly, and then Mosinee for that big matchup there in Division II. Mosinee and Stratford is... opportunity there, but couldn't quite get a good foot on it. That one goes out the side, and that is a goal kick to Lakeland. Whew. Action moving fast and quick here. Two very good teams. Winner most likely will head to Rhinelander on Thursday. But Rhinelander still has to dispatch with Anago. Anago on Thursday winning their first ever soccer playoff game. So congratulations to the Anago Red Robins getting their first playoff win ever in the snow. But they get their reward for that. They get to play the 1 seed Rhinelander, as that ball will be fielded by Medford. Seeing a little bit better possession from Lakeland here over the last about 10 minutes. But again, that staunch Medford defense just not letting them get anything good towards the net. As Medford again now bringing it forward, but again closed out by Lakeland. The Lakeland back line doing a much better job too, as some players slip on the turf. No call. Ooh. Quentin Telesi almost was free for one, but a good foot in, as now Lakeland and a race for it, and that's going to go out of bounds. That's going to be Lakeland throw. So Lakeland will have an opportunity to set something up from deep in their own end. Or deep in the Medford end. Wow, I keep getting that wrong today. I apologize for that. 39-29. Number 16, Andrew Molson to throw it in. Now he leaves it, and somebody else is going to come across as he is subbed out. In comes number 15, Danny Cardinal. A couple freshmen swapping out there. Danny Cardinal. Whistle blows, and he can make the throw. Sending it deep down the far side, looking for Mishishin. That one will come across. Ty Baker closes it out, and he's just going to boot that one out, and that is going to go out into touch. Throw to Lakeland. Lakeland looking to move quickly. Downfield, they will get it, but it'll be too far, and booted out by Michon, and that one will be fielded by Telesti, who will be muscled off of it, and Blair will send that one off into touch. Another throw, Lakeland. Putting a little more pressure on here over the last few minutes. Couple throws from this near side as that one comes into the box. That one will be kicked out, and we get an illegal throw, and that'll be a throw to Medford. So the Raiders will have a throw as everyone kind of starts heading back the other way. A couple substitutions again for the Raiders, as we will see number 10, Aaron Shield, and number 3, I believe. Yes, number 3, Quentin Telesti. Oh. Danny is a sophomore, I get corrected. That is correct. That is, yep. My program says freshman, but I'm being told that he's a sophomore. Thank you for that. As now the Raiders trying to get the ball forward here on the near side. Brings it back. Now back into the center. Medford with a run. Oh, had an opportunity. I think that Zach Rudolph was going to make a run and then realized that he wasn't seen. Had to get back on side and kind of slowed everything down, but that'll be a throw to Lakeland on the far side. 3.5 minutes till halftime. Ty Baker on it. He's going to make one of his runs, but he gets closed out and loses it. Now Medford short a defender. Ty Baker streaks back, gets in on the play, closes it out. It's one of those risk-reward things. Ty Baker is probably up there as one of the fastest players on the field, but he's also a very strong defender. So good plays both ways. As now Baker again, as he slides in to send that one down. Now they're going to call it. Not sure what the call's for, as the kid ran into the slide, but they're going to call a foul, and that's going to be a free kick to Lakeland. So now we're going to get a stoppage as we have an injury. The player that came in is injured. A little bit of a disagreement on the call between the two coaches, Coach Mashishin and Coach Billabau. I could hear them a little bit there yelling back and forth about it. I mean, it's one that I don't think you would see called every day if it didn't look so bad at the end. But, I mean, let's be honest, Ty Baker was on the ground, and then the kid kind of ran into his slide. So probably not the best spot to slide on, but at the same time, that's a hard one. That's why I'm sitting up here and talking about it, not on the field calling it.
Just to remind everyone, at halftime, the Medford Soccer Booster has concessions. We've got hot coffee, hot chocolate, some candy bars, and popcorn. Warm yourself up with a hot drink.
Okay, clock acting up, but now you got it working again. I blame the cold. It is chilly night. As that one comes through, but that will go out for a goal kick. Really the first true threat Lakeland's had towards goal. And Ty Baker will take the penalty as the beautiful sunset you can see there in the corner over the forest back here as Medford kicks it forward. Medford looking for one last chance at goal. Here it comes. Rudolph down the near side. Rudolph turns in the box, sends it over. Oh, closed out. And Lakeland will just boot that one into the sky and send it far side. It will be fielded by Mashishin. Mashishin speeding down the field. Mashishin looking for an option. Gets past Ty Baker. Mashishin closed down. That one's going to come in, and that will be fielded by Brady Huff. A little bit more of a challenge, but now Medford with a chance to counter. Medford with Gowie near side. He will pass it into the middle to Whiff. Whiff gets it over to Rudolph. Rudolph is looking what he can do. Cuts it back and now brings it back to the other Whiff. Back to Rudolph. Rudolph here near side to Gowie. Gowie looking to get it through, but it'll be closed out by Lakeland, and that one will be sent. That's going to be the Lakeland throw with just under a minute remaining in the half. Lakeland near side. Fight here. Medford will just love to keep the ball down here on this end, if nothing else. But now Medford in the middle. Gets it past, but it'll be closed out by Lakeland, but slowed down as it comes near side to Cardinal, the sophomore, Danny Cardinal. And in the middle, Medford with it back. Medford looking far side this time. That'll be fielded. That'll just be bounced up, and that'll go right into the hands of Carter Quaid. Quaid boots it into the sky, trying to get something moving quickly. Bouncing around. Ty Baker will field it. They will play it back. In the middle, taken away by Lakeland. Lakeland pushing forward with Mashishin. They've got 10 seconds. Shot towards the net, fielded by Brady Huff. Huff will just boot it into the sky, and that will do it for the half. We hit 45, and we will head to halftime.
At the end of 45 minutes, it's Medford 2, Lakeland 0.
So we will head to the half. Medford 2, Lakeland 0. We get a 10-minute halftime. I'm going to take a break. We'll be back with the second half right after this.
Familiar with where they are? Hopefully that-
If your path to achieving your hopes and dreams is less than clear, Meyer & Associates provides the direction and guidance that helps put things into focus. We provide financial advice and customized solutions that help take the uncertainty out of your dreams for today and the future.
We can work together to make an honest assessment, understand your options, commit to a plan, live life brilliantly. Our team is here to help.
At Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, we close loans fast. Homeowners, home buyers, and realtors love it.
Fast? Anybody can claim they're fast.
You're right, but we'll guarantee it. Our branch will close your loan in 30 days or less, or we'll pay your closing costs.
Why wait longer to be in the home of your dreams? Why worry about delays that could affect your closing?
At Fairway, we're fast. We guarantee it. 30 days or less, or we'll pay your closing costs.
Call today to find out how you can be in the home of your dreams.
Faster with Fairway.
Bank, originally incorporated in Marshfield, has been around for 100 years, and in those 100 years has grown tremendously and continues to do so. With locations in Colby, Greenwood, Marshfield, Medford, Stanley, Thorpe, and Withee, they are always looking to be part of your family, business, farm, or nonprofit. For personal loans, business loans, life insurance, or homeowners insurance, stop by one of their 7 convenient locations and see how they can help you move forward.
I'm with US Cellular Northside Computers. I'm here today to talk to you about our expanded JD Power award-winning network. Our services are now available in northern Wisconsin in areas such as Spencer, Stratford, and Colby. To experience our new 5G network, stop down to the store and take a look at our expanding lineup of 5G devices located in downtown Marshfield.
Welcome back. 2 goals, one from Gage Neubauer, one from Colton Gowie. So the Medford Raiders 45 minutes away from a ticket to the sectional semifinal, most likely at Rhinelander. Take a peek here quickly, actually. See Rhinelander, see what Hodag Sports has for us on a score if they are doing that game. But that one down the far sideline. Lakeland trying to get to it. Let's see here today. Nope, they do not have that one live, so we will not be able to show you that one. Trying to check on a score. That one sent into the middle by Lakeland. Lakeland looking to try and build some offense as we switch sides. Lakeland moving from left to right as you see it. Medford right to left. And now the Raiders do close it out, and now they've got some offense moving forward. Medford centering it back up in the middle. That is Shield. Shield brings it to the near side, trying to send it forward. A little too far. That one's going to roll out of play into touch throw. Lakeland. Lakeland needs a couple goals here. Probably I would say that they would need one. I would feel to be a little comfortable as a coach. I think you'd want one in that first 10, 15 minutes of this half. And then a second one much later. Well, actually, second one right away because you want that third one because you don't want to go to extra time. We saw that on Tuesday in Marshfield in the snow. That one will come down. Medford will field it. No snow in the forecast here tonight, just chilly. Actually, check our second half temperature. It's Ty Baker bringing it forward. Baker closes out. That one popped up. Baker in the clear. Baker kicks it right into the chest of Gowie. Oh, Ty Baker took a spill there, but 28 degrees right now in Medford. As that one forward. Again, pushing forward. This one will be a little too far, and that'll be into the hands of Carter Quaid. Baker had an opportunity, but he put it right into the chest of Carter Quaid. Now closed out again, but that's going to be a throw to Lakeland. Oh, no, the main official overriding the line judge, giving the throw to Medford. Basically telling him he's wrong as that one comes down. That one's going to be kicked out. That's going to be a corner. Medford with an early corner. And poor Aaron Shield comes all the way across the field to take it. He was back here about the 35-yard line on the near side. He's got to run all the way over to the far side to take the corner as Medford will set it up. You know, kind of looking at their formation, I think you're either going to see them go for Rudolph here on the near side. So that one is booted in. That's going to be more in the middle. Rudolph will send it towards goal, but it is wide, but is fielded out by Medford. Medford looking to set it up, but now it's taken off his foot, and Lakeland will push it forward. Quickly forward, but a bit of a misplay, and Medford will kick it right back into their end. Now, downfield, Blair will pop it up. He will field it near midfield, and that one will stay in play. I think the Lakeland guy thought it went out. Now it'll be out of play, and that'll be a throw. No, it didn't go out of play. Wow. Hard to see the line on that far side, but Medford on it. Medford bringing it forward. They get it onto the foot of Neubauer. Neubauer had the penalty. Back into the middle. Far side. Medford back in the middle. Oh, closed out well there. Number 12, Chandler Saville, and he will boot it into the sky. Being chased down by Shockey. Shockey will win the brace. Shockey tries to cut it in. Great play there. Oh, and now that's going to be a shot. Oh, that's going to be a stoppage, and that's going to be a card. They stop playing. I think that's going to be a card on number 22, Henry Shockey. Yeah, it is a yellow card for Henry Shockey, so he's going to have to step off the field for just a minute. I'm not sure the exact amount of time they've got to be off the field, but in high school soccer, they make you leave the field after a yellow. So he'll be able to be subbed back in at a later point. But he now carries a yellow. Keep an eye on that as, second yellow, and he's done for the day. But that will set Medford up with a free kick deep in their own territory. Ty Baker over to take it. Ty Baker, I was kind of surprised to see him bring it out. He's got the NFL quarterback style thing. Is that one headed in? Oh, easy catch there by Brady Huff. Huff used to catching passes as that one comes down. Thought I heard a whistle, but I guess not. And Lakeland will field it near midfield. Near side. They have to play it back. They'll boot it into the sky, and that one's going to get over. That one, Brady Huff over. He will field it as number 25. 5, Zach Musner trying to close it down. Still looking for a score. If anybody has a score from the Rhinelander Anago gamers, heard anything from that, please drop it in the comments. Would love to know. One, because it's good for everyone to know what the scores are on those other games. Two, because I want to know what's coming. Is that good play there? Now we get a bit of contact. These things get a little bit more chippy out here. Is that one down the field? And setting up, and that'll be a goal kick to Lakeland. So Lakeland will take the goal kick, and they will boot that one near side. Fielded, but that's going to go out of play, and it's going to be a throw to Rhinelander. No. Rhinelander. Well, Rhinelander isn't even here. Thinking too much about Rhinelander. To the Raiders. I'll blame the double R's. And the Raiders have the ball. They play it back. Now looking to push forward. Shot comes in, off the back of a defender, and they will send that out in touch, and that'll be a throw from almost right on top of the corner flag. So kind of opportunity here to treat this almost like a corner. A little harder today. They didn't get the snow quite off the field as they will throw it in short. Looking to break in. They pass it back. Through, and that one, kicked out by Lakeland, and Lakeland will boot it forward. They'll send it over to the near side, and that one will be fielded, and Ty Baker will bring another run forward on that far side. Baker passes it back. Baker playing forward, gets it back. Now the give and go. See if they can get the cross, and sends it up. That one's going to come down. It's going to be cleared out by Lakeland. Lakeland will field it, and it's going to pop back up here towards the near side, but Lakeland will corral it, and they will send it down the field, but it will be played by Medford. Lakeland will intercept the pass, and they'll bring it forward, but Medford right back on it again. A little bit of fancy footwork there, and they will send that one down. Neubauer looking to chase him down. Neubauer will get it in the corner, but he will be muscled off it by Lakeland. Lakeland will bring it up the near side. That is number 3, Max Beebe. Beebe will pass it forward to Musner. Musner in the middle, but is taken away by Baker. Baker playing forward. Now they'll try and send it in, but I think Gage Neubauer slipped and wasn't able to get on it. But Ty Baker closes it out again. That one's going to go out of play, and that should be a throw to Lakeland. No, that's going to be a throw Medford. And Ty Baker thought about it for a second. We talked about Ty Baker wearing the hand warmers tonight. As now we get a substitution by the Raiders. As you can hear, the few of the fans that are allowed in here tonight trying to get everything going with a little Here You Go Raiders. Obviously, fan limits. We're glad to be able to bring these games to you. Of course, that one comes here near side. Up along the far side and across. That'll be muscled out. Medford. Now the Lakeland. Pass it back. Here to the near side. And they will send it near side to the corner. That one is closed out. Pressure. Fought for it. Now Medford breaks away from it. Medford up the near side, but that'll be muscled off the ball by Musner, and Lakeland will send it deep. But Ty Baker able to play it. Ooh, a bit of a shove there from Musner, but he gets a literal finger wag from the official, telling him to, back it off. As that one comes in, wow, that one was close. Brady Huff there, but it was just high off the crossbar. Wow. That was a good strike from deep. But just high, and Brady, as we see, number 22, Henry Shockley, come back on with that yellow card. Brady Huff boots this one into the sky. And that'll be fielded by Lakeland. Lakeland trying to bring it forward. A lot of pressure. Medford with a lot of players back on defense. Good strategy. As they say in a lot of sports, you only have to win by one. The rest is for ego. So, don't need to win. At this point, a win 6-0 and a win 1-0 count exactly the same because it's survive and advance. But Lakeland with the ball. Now Medford just clearing it out. As we take a quick peek at the time, 55 minutes. We're 10 minutes into the second half. Medford's had a couple opportunities. Lakeland bringing the ball forward. Going to take a shot at goal, blocked by number 7. That is Mashan. That'll go out of play, throw to Lakeland. Mashan getting in the way of that one. Lakeland looking to throw. They'll send it in. And they'll have to play it back a little too hard. And that'll come all the way back out near midfield. Lakeland. Dispossessed. Medford pushing forward. Ball in. That one coming down will be fielded by the Thunderbirds, and they will play it out. Foot race there, and Gage Neubauer almost had another shot at one. But now Ty Baker makes the play and gets the Medford Raiders moving forward again. Near side, that one closed out, but Lakeland will regain possession. Pops it up, and some interesting English on that ball. I think confused both players. But Medford pushing, getting near the box. They get it in the middle. Opportunity! Shot blocked. Medford will retain possession. Shooting just wide. That shot there from number 8, Gabe Felix. Just wide of the mark. If the update from Jack Mehoff is right, Anago Rhinelander, Anago 6, Rhinelander 1. If that both scores hold, Medford would host Anago on Thursday night. Thank you, Jack Mehoff, for that score. Hope I'm saying your name right, as that one booted into the sky. So yes, that is the update we are getting from the comments. 6-1 Anago. So as I said, scores hold. Anago would come here on Thursday night for a sectional semifinal. Throw comes in. And Medford here on the trying to keep this ball down here. That one comes in. Quaid right there. Carter Quaid has been busy. And give him credit. He has done some really good jobs on the defensive side, but it's been just an onslaught from these Medford players as now Ty Baker gets forward. Ty Baker closes it out. He's got trying to run. He will pass it off to the side. Now he drops back up front. That one will be taken away by Lakeland. Lakeland boots it deep into the sky, and that one's going to be all the way down. That one is going to miss the box, so Brady Huff just forced to kick it out, and that one will stay in play. The spin keeps it in play, and now Lakeland crossing it. That one closed out by Blair. He just kicks it off to the side. And that will be sent off into touch. The throw will go to Lakeland. Lakeland throw. Gets it in. Now they're going to send it deep into the corner, but that'll be cleared out by Mashan. That'll be another throw to Lakeland. 58 minutes. Approach the hour mark. Medford will get possession back on the throw. Medford running forward. Medford getting some pressure here, but they will pass it over here to the near side. That is Klusendorf. Klusendorf coming down the side, and that one will be kicked out of play. That should be a throw to Lakeland. Oh, they're going to give it a throw. Nope. I was right. Throw Medford. So Medford will get the throw at about the 15-yard line. 25 yards from goal. 59 minutes gone by. Medford fans ticking down the time. That throw will go all the way out, and that'll be a goal kick. So Lakeland will have the kick. And Lakeland will boot it near side. Almost fielded by Klusendorf, but just a little high for him. And that one will come over as Lakeland looking to get forward. I mean, they need one to start with, obviously. But the hard part is getting that first goal. As now Ty Baker closes that one out. Good defensive play there by Baker. But now the Thunderbirds send it back in, and Baker just boots that one into the sky. Deep, and that one will roll out of play. Good job, Baker, just clearing that one, getting him out of trouble. And we are at an hour. 30 minutes left. As Blair will slide in. And this time, no call. That one back up deep for Lakeland. Lakeland will head it. That one will go out of play, throw Medford. And they will set it down as Ty Baker will take the throw. Medford in absolutely no hurry. Throw comes in. And now Medford. Trying to get past. Gets the turn. Pushing forward. Coming from behind. And now they will cross it in the middle. That one will come out. Shot down. Oh, taken away. And Lakeland will clear it out. No, they won't. Now they will finally get it out of the box. Ooh. Another good opportunity there, Medford, as Lakeland is holding on to their deficit, holding their deficit to 2 by luck and just pure gumption right now, as Medford really pushing forward. As now Medford back into the middle. They'll send it far side. Back in looking for the cross. Pressure comes. They have to play it back. Now the cross comes in. That one comes down onto the foot of Rudolph. That one will be cleared out. That's going to come all the way out here near side, out for a throw. Medford keeping the pressure on. And we're going to brighten the camera up here. Trying to help you guys see a little better here. There we go. Now you guys can see a little better. Camera, just some reason not correcting for the drop in light. Is that one just pinnacle? Oh! Quaid bobbled it for a second. There was an opportunity for Medford, but he collects it up. Another save. 62 minutes. Up. Ty Baker off his chest, kicks that one forward. Medford again with pressure. And Lakeland, I don't know if they're just playing back, trying not to let people through the back line, but on to that was that one comes down, and the spill on the far side is both players giving their all, trying to get to it, but the back line for Medford cleans it up. Forward again. As now Medford trying to push into the middle. That one comes down, cleared out by Lakeland. But Medford, they don't get out far enough. Medford picks it back up. So, can't do that. Can't see through the window. But try to turn the lights on here. Can't see through the window as that one will come out, and that'll be a... No. Offside. Okay. Not sure what was going on there. I saw the official do something weird with the flag, but apparently not sure what that was. As we get some substitutions. Lakeland boots that one into the sky. Medford will kick it out into touch. Throw Lakeland. Keeping an eye on the time here as the time continues to tick down. And every second that ticks off the clock is a benefit to Medford as Medford keeps that one in play. Now they don't. That goes out for another throw. Throw comes in again. That one coming down the far sideline. That one will be closed out. Sent all the way back to midfield. Lakeland trying to get this ball forward, but they still have only had a couple real good looks at goal, and that's been late. That one booted downfield, picked up by Baker. Baker passes it out. Probably not going to see Ty making too many of his runs. As this one down, bounces off his foot as that one is heading towards the corner. That one is going to go out for a throw. So that throw on the far side, near side here right about 10 yards from... Oh. Argument on who should have the throw. They give the throw to Lakeland. Both fan bases, all I can hear from the fans is red ball, white ball, but nope. So that one comes up into the middle. Closed out, and it'll land onto the foot of Shield, but that one comes back to Medford. Medford now pushing forward. Medford, far side, trying to build another attack. We'll send it down. That one bounced off. Ooh. Got a bad bounce off of that, but it'll roll out of play, and Medford will have a throw deep in Lakeland territory. Another sub coming on, and players right in front of the bench. That allows them to get a little bit of conversation with Coach Billabau. And now Lakeland, or Medford, to throw it in deep in the Lakeland end. They try and get it down deep into the corner. They do. Looking to get the cross in, breaks free. Passes it back out. Shot in! Just wide. Goal kick to Lakeland. Long shot, cross goal, but couldn't find the back of the net. And we are 25 minutes away from the end of this one. 25 minutes left for Lakeland to find 2 goals. At least send this to extra time, as that one closed up by Klusendorf. Klusendorf runs a little too far past it. Lakeland will have possession. They will send it down the near side. Closed out. Oh, that one takes a weird bounce. We've seen a couple weird bounces off the turf here. It's a cold surface, and this turf gets a little harder when it gets cold. And definitely on a freezing night, it is going to be a little rough. But now Lakeland with a throw deep in Medford territory. Lakeland. They're going to swap throwers. Now they throw it in on the ground, trying to get something up. That one's going to be bounced around in the corner, and Ty Baker will bounce it off the defender, and that'll be a throw for Medford. I mean, every second that ticks off the clock is a benefit right now to Medford. I know they probably want one more to really seal it, but Medford trying to get it forward, but Lakeland will possess it. Lakeland into the middle. Options on either side, and they send it over, and ooh, player zigged when the other player thought he was going to zag, and that ball has to be collected up, and it slows down the attack. All the way back out here to the defenders, right on the Big M at center field. They're going to boot it deep towards the box. That one is going to come down. That's going to be dangerous, but it's going to be cleared out by Blair, and that's going to come around all the way out into the corner. Blair will collect it, and that's going to be a throw Medford. Much better pressure here from Lakeland, but they still haven't gotten an opportunity towards the net, as we are for the take down 22 minutes away from a trip to the sectional semifinals. And the Raiders look to throw it in. Near side, that one's going to come down. And now they are pushing forward. Kicked out. Klusendorf collects it. Now onto the foot of Rudolph. Rudolph, far side. Now they're going to send it. Oh, Klusendorf and Gowie were both breaking, and now that one comes all the way back down the other way, and Brady Huff has to collect it. Clock ticking down. Brady Huff boots that one into the air, takes a weird spin, goes out, throw to Lakeland. As the turf even a little bit more shiny than normal, I think, in the cold. Throw comes in. And that comes off of the Lakeland defender out of play, throw to Medford. We're going to do another quick little adjustment with the camera. Might have over-adjusted just a little bit. There, that's more what we're looking for. Oh, correction. Okay. Wait, the score was reversed. It's 13-1. Oh, okay, 13-1 Rhinelander. So we get an updated score. So yeah, Rhinelander 13-1. So then if that's the correct score, Medford would head to Rhinelander on Thursday. We will be releasing our plans for next week tomorrow on exactly where all we will be. So make sure to check out Sports on Focus for that. And highlights from all the action this week is we're going to get a free kick to Lakeland right in the middle of the field. Cross country, obviously Joey Sullivan qualifying for state. The kick goes down the field. That clears all the way through, and Medford will clear it back out. We'll have volleyball regional champions. Wausau West already crowned a regional champion in soccer, Division 1, beating Marshfield 4-0. But I'll have highlights of all that stuff and a full listing of everywhere we'll be next week, all on Sunday night at Sports on Focus on Facebook. So we're going to pop over, check out one thing here real quick as ball gets deep down for Medford. So Medford with a corner. Medford will send it in. That one comes down. Headed towards the goal. That one, cleaned up by Quaid. Quaid was there as that ball was bouncing around in the zone, but Quaid able to clean it up. We'll look here for some soccer. Nope. So that one will be fielded and brought back up by Medford again. Medford keeping the pressure on. Probably the best defense they can have right now is keeping the ball on this end of the field, as that one will be a throw to Medford. Take your time. Take all the time they give you. So now Medford's going to look at the long throw, basically turn it into a corner. Coming all the way in from the track, throws it in. I think having to take some more careful steps. So that one bouncing around, Lakeland will collect it, and that one will come out, but Medford had it for a second. Now Lakeland will bring it out to midfield. Lakeland sending it, but Ty Baker right there. Baker gets past his defender. That one booted here near side. That one will be collected up by Medford. That is number 8, Gabe Felix. Back out. Medford again putting pressure on this defensive back line, but Lakeland will close it out and they will get back possession. Lakeland breaking. Pressure coming immediately from this Medford defense. They want to keep Lakeland off the ball as much as possible, but that one comes all the way through and Sam Blair will boot it into the sky. Sad part is Neubauer was on his way back, but it was offside, but the ball goes out for a throw. Medford will have a throw, and they're going to, again, take their time. More time to set a play up, as now the throw will come in. Down the back line. Booted out. That's going to roll out of play. Another throw to Medford. Clock continues to tick. 16 and a half minutes left. So 16 and a half minutes. Throw comes in. Headed over. Opportunity. Shot. Goal, Medford! Goal, Medford! That is number 6, Gage Neubauer, his second. Medford with a 3-0 lead. And we are close to being able to put the fork in this one. As Medford, a 3-goal lead with 16 and a half minutes remaining. Lakeland's going to have to put the full press on here and try and get something out of this one. They got 15 minutes to try and do it. We are going to bolt quickly out. I'm going to bolt quickly after this one. I have to get to Marathon and Mosinee yet tonight as we continue our trek east throughout the day as that one comes back. That one will be centered and kicked back out and now booted into the sky by Lakeland. Fielded by Medford for a brief second. Now Lakeland back on it, looking to push forward. That one brought down, and that's going to be a foul, and that's going to be a free kick to Lakeland. And now Gage Neubauer gets a little bit of a, I guess we would call it a "I was right, you were wrong" comment from the official. There is a yellow card for dissent. If you argue too much, they can card you for it. You've seen a few of those this year. So free kick Lakeland. Lakeland will send it through 3 points. Through the uprights. So that's a field goal. I don't know if that counts for when Lakeland comes back for football or not, if they get to tack that on at the beginning of a game or not. But obviously Lakeland at Medford football a week from next week Friday is postponed as Lakeland is shut down as the kick comes up. For those of you that haven't heard, the Medford Raider football team will be playing at Rice Lake on Friday night. That one sent back up and now kicked down. Going down, that one sent back. And that one coming back this way. Lakeland trying to get something moving forward, but Medford just... Well, that one is going to be... Now that one is going to be a... Wow, some of the Lakeland fans get a little upset, but that was a clear push down. There's a difference between getting it on the run where you're fighting back and forth and somebody goes down, and the just pure 100% like a push in the back like that one was. Nothing malicious or anything, but now Medford in the middle. Looking to set something up, they'll have to play it back. Medford gets it back forward. Number 13, that is Owen Whiff. Whiff. Trying to get to it in time, but no, closed out by Lakeland. Lakeland now starting to press forward. They're going to send it deep. That one headed forward. 3 Medford defenders there. Ty Baker will collect it up, and he's going to try and send it into touch. It moves a little further downfield, but gives Medford a chance to set the defense. Lakeland with the throw. 14 minutes. So Medford's got 14 minutes to kill here to send them to the sectional semifinal. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. As that one comes out. Now they are going to set for a corner. And we see, now this is one situation where I think as Lakeland, you maybe don't pull your best corner player in because he had to run from all the way near midfield on the far side, and that just ticks time off. Not much, but this is a point where every second counts. You're not going to get many opportunities like this. That one comes in. Low. Fielded by Brady Huff. Brady Huff right there looked like a receiver on that one. And he boots that one into the sky. That one's going to come here all the way down near the 40. That one's going to bounce around. Neubauer on it. Cuts back. Neubauer. He's going to have to slow it down now as the defense comes back. He sends it far side. Rudolph sends it just over the bar. Goal kick. Rudolph took a swing at it, but it was just over the bar, and Medford now has to kill 12 and a half minutes. Lakeland's got 12 and a half minutes to score 3. They can do it. We've seen it done before, but it's not easy. Especially now as we see more and more of the Medford players moving back into that defensive position. Is now Medford forward again. Medford. Some good footwork down here in the corner by Owen Whiff. Whiff has to play it back out. They have to play it back out in towards the middle. Medford gets it to Rudolph. Rudolph pushing forward. Oh, his guy gets it off of him, just puts his foot out there and stops it, and that one will come out, and that's going to be a throw Lakeland. So Lakeland will have the throw. This is another one of those times when, you want to make sure that you're doing these little out-of-play things as quickly as possible, and now we're going to get a substitution. So that's going to spend more precious seconds. As the clock continues, the clock doesn't stop for substitutions till the last 5 minutes. So that's a point where I think Medford will make sure that all their players are on the field. They're not going to want to stop that clock at all. So Lakeland now on the throw. Gets it in. That is closed out immediately. 2 Medford defenders there, but they fight for it, and both of them play it, and it sends it out, and Lakeland will get another throw. They send it further down, but again closed out by Medford. Medford, again, trying to get this ball as deep as they can in there. Good try there by Gowie, but that one's going to come all the way out to the far side, be played by Lakeland. Lakeland forced to play it back. Near side. They will boot it across. But again, trying to get things forward. Now they send the ball in, but that's going to be fielded right away by Medford. Medford pushing forward. Now the whistle, and they're going to pull it back. So now they're going to pull it back. Lakeland will have the throw, or will have the, no, I'm sorry, Medford will have a free kick. I'm like, that didn't seem right, but no, Medford with the free kick from inside the center circle. They send that one deep. That one will be fielded. Oh, opportunity. That one down. Oh, he can't find the ball. Oh, but he was offside. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. He was offside. Probably almost better that he didn't score the goal, because I think that would have hurt more than anything else, as now that one comes in play. Off the offside call. Lakeland trying to push it forward, closed out by Medford. And now here's where Medford can start getting a few extra goals. As that one popped up, that one's going to come down. It'll be fielded by Lakeland, but it'll end up on the chest of Medford, and it'll be headed back forward. Lakeland will possess it. Pass back. Now they pop it up. 2 players converge, and it'll be Medford bouncing around, and that's going to be a throw to Medford. So Medford will get the throw right here in midfield. Now we get a substitution. Under 10 minutes remaining. Medford looking to punch their ticket to the sectional semis. Thank you to everybody who's watching. Thank you to all of our sponsors. As that one comes in deep into the corner, looking to roll it out. As that one gets kicked out, avoiding the corner. That's going to be a throw to Lakeland, actually. Looked like maybe he played it, but they say it's off of a Medford defender. That throw comes in. Closed out quickly. Klusendorf lets it roll out, and he will throw it. Now he will drop it down, and they will let the clock tick. Let the clock tick. Keep the ball down here in this end. Throw comes in. They'll play it back to Whiff. He's going to wait for the pressure to come. Now he gets it over. Opportunity. They have to play it back out. Ball bouncing around. Neubauer on. He kicks it at goal. Great save. Great save by Quaid. Carter Quaid got there in time. And he sends that one down the far sideline. Lakeland looking to break. Got to pull it back a little bit here. Now they'll send it in, and that's going to go all the way through. Brady Huff will wait for some pressure to come before now he'll pick it up. He's got to play it out after a certain point, but if he never picks it up, he can just keep standing there, and you got to press him on that at this point. As that one comes down, Klusendorf backed off a little bit too far, and Lakeland collects. Lakeland looking to bring it, but pressure immediately from Medford. That's going to go out of play, and that's going to be a throw to the Raiders. 7 minutes and 10 seconds left in this one. No extra time in high school sports. Klusendorf, comes off of him. Yeah, that one, Klusendorf trying to argue his case, but he has none. That was clearly off of his chest, and luckily they didn't call a handball there, as it came off his arm as well, but Lakeland will throw. Lakeland, another substitution. I think if you're Coach Missishin, okay. The Lakeland coach, I think you try to get all your subs in at once, as many as you can, as Klusendorf trying to keep this ball down the line. Then it's going to go out of play. That's going to be a throw to Medford. And now Medford will stall. 83-35 and ticking. Throw comes in to Klusendorf in the corner. Klusendorf more than happy just to stay on there, but Lakeland takes it away. Lakeland brings it out into the middle, but repossessed by Medford. Medford near side. Medford plays it back. Playing a little keep away here. And that's all they're going to do is that one goes a little too far, but collected up by Whiff. Whiff on the near side. More than happy to just keep passing it around and keep Lakeland from possessing. Keep running clock. 6 minutes. Lakeland has to start putting some pressure on as that one comes all the way across into the middle. There we go. Now they get possession back, but that one is a little too far. That's going to roll all the way out, and Medford's going to keep possession on the throw. Medford's run a good minute or so off here, and they're just going to keep doing it in no hurry at all. And honestly, Lakeland not really putting the pressure back on him either. As Medford running the ball down the sideline with Whiff. Whiff gets past his defender. He's going to go all the way down into the corner, and he's just going to try and hold the ball down there as long as he can. They're going to keep kicking at it, and that's going to be out, and that's going to be a throw to Medford. 5 minutes. 5 minutes left. Medford 5 minutes away from a trip to the sectional semifinal and another matchup with Rhinelander. It comes back into the corner again. Medford playing it out. Now they'll play it right back into that corner. Trying to keep it as that rolls out, and that's going to be a goal kick. So Lakeland will get the ball back, but they are starting to run out of time. I mean, they've got to really score a goal every minute at this point if they want to get this thing to extra time. As that one comes down, fielded immediately by Medford. Medford is in possession. Now they're going to try far side. A little bit better defense from Lakeland here, but Medford's still able to possess it. They're going to bring it right back into that far corner now. And Lakeland will get it back, and that will send it down the field, but cleaned up by Medford right away. Medford into the middle. Probably not exactly where you'd want that one to be. You want that one a little further down. But now Medford. Lakeland trying to bring this ball forward. Medford playing a full field press right now. And Klusendorf closes it out. One comes all the way back, and now Lakeland's going to send it, and that one's going to go out for a Medford throw. 3 minutes and 45 seconds. And again, they swap throwers. Perfect decision to make. You get to swap them. That just runs a few more seconds as they will throw it deep down the line. That one will be picked up by Gowie. Gowie playing it back in. And now Rudolph will just hold it, and he's going to head back to that corner. Rudolph holding there. 3.5 minutes, and that one goes out, and that's going to be another throw to Medford. And they're going to bring the player furthest away that they can for the throw. Just all these little tactics you can use. As we cross here shortly as Medford trying to keep it in, as that one's going to go out for a throw again. Medford just holding this ball in the corner. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Now the throw comes back out into the middle. That one coming down the far side. That one will be collected up by Medford. Medford again pushing, and that one will go out to throw, but it'll be a throw to Lakeland. Lakeland in a hurry. There's no ball boy down there. Clock continues to tick as they're going to have to go track the ball down. I'm not sure where the ball boy on that side is. And that is ticking off precious seconds for Lakeland. 2.5 minutes. Lakeland will chuck it in. They're going to try and get it upfield as far as possible, but it's closed out by Medford. Medford will bring it back into the middle. Medford again heading back downfield. Lakeland has not been able to break this press. Coming in, that one's going to head all the way back to Quaid, and he will pick it up and send it into the sky. 2 minutes. Fielding back. And Medford will collect. Again, just playing keep away. Haven't seen any real strong challenges towards goal. We've seen a couple shots go that way, but nothing really specific. They're just looking to run this clock down and get to Thursday. Into the inside. Now they'll bring it back into the middle. Opportunity. Shot. Goal, Medford! Goal, Medford! I believe that was 9. I'm looking, seeing if he'll turn this way. That is 9. That is Zach Rudolph gets the goal. His first of the night. 4-0 Medford, and we can say it, Medford will be playing Thursday night, most likely at Rhinelander if the scores we're being fed are hold up, which I think if it is 13-1 Rhinelander, I think that score will probably hold. Medford and Rhinelander split the season series. Rhinelander winning up in Rhinelander early in the year. Medford winning here just last Thursday, 7-0. So we'll see how that works as the clock winds, and I think we just have to run out this last minute and a half. Medford pushing forward again. For getting it through. Another opportunity. Shot into the goalkeeper. Down again. Can he get it turned around? They will send it back. No. Got goal Medford. Goal Medford. Another one. Colton Gowie his second. Medford with another goal, and it is 5-0. 5-0 Medford. Clock stops. 88:56. Minute and 4 seconds left. 2 quick goals here at the end. It was 2 goals very early in the game, and then 2 goals late as the clock winds. Lakeland will boot it down the field. That one's going to get all the way through, and Ty Baker will just send it into the sky. That one's going to take a funny hook there, and will end up on the foot of Medford. Medford again pushing forward. Under a minute. They bring it out. Now they will cross it into the box. Klusendorf there. That one goes in. Goal Medford. Klusendorf puts one in. 6-0 Medford. I'm going to have to look at the timestamps on those, but I think that's 3 goals in the last 2 minutes. I think there might be something a bit personal here after the 5-0 loss that Medford took back in like the second week of the season on this field. And I don't know for sure, but Medford using the opportunities they have to get some goals scored. And it is 6-0. See if Lakeland just tries to hold on to this one and get out of here without, for lack of a better term, any more damage. They will just send that one into the sky. Pops up. Lakeland. Good season for them, but it will end here at Raider Field as Medford will just boot that one deep. 16 seconds, and now Medford with another opportunity. I think this time they're just going to bring it to the corner. They're going to let the clock run out. 10 seconds. 5. And, yep, both teams are just kind of going to let it go. And that will do it. The Medford Raiders win the region. They will play most likely at Rhinelander if the scores hold.
Medford Raiders on a 6-0 victory as the regional champions.
So the Medford Raiders win the region. They will play most likely on Thursday. If the Rhinelander score holds, that will be at Rhinelander. So we will keep an eye out for that final Rhinelander score. But right now, the Medford Raiders are your regional champions. No plaque presentations this year. Those will be sent to the schools at a later date as they're trying to obviously maintain social distancing. But a couple goals late gave Medford a 6-goal lead win. If I could do my math right, that was 2 from Colton Gowie, 2 from Gage Neubauer, 1 from Zach Rudolph, and 1 from can't remember who had the last one.
Come up to the press box, please.
We will verify that. It'll be in the highlight for sure. But Medford gets the win. And we will take a look here. We're going to take a look and see if we've got a final from Rhinelander before we sign off so we know where everyone's going next week. Because that one should have wrapped up a little early if that score was right. Division 2. Load up. We do not have scores updated there. Oh, that's a 7 o'clock start. So, no, there wouldn't have been any scores yet in from that. So, never mind. I was getting updates from in the chat. So, yep, both losses Medford had were, well, the Raiders had a couple players out. So the scores I gave you for the Rhinelander game we're getting from the comments, unless they move that game up, according to the... Nope, we do.
7 p.m.
So it has been announced Rhinelander won, 7 p.m. game in Rhinelander. We will announce our plans for that one tomorrow, so make sure to check out our social media on that one.
Back here at Raider Field. Raider Field is the host of it's the neutral site for sectional final soccer.
Okay.
Let's do it, boys.
We do know, though, that the sectional final, if they beat Rhinelander, will be here. Medford is hosting the sectional final, as we're getting information. But no, the game is Thursday night, 7 o'clock in Rhinelander. So we will talk with our friends up there from Hodag Sports, see if we can work something out together with them, present you a really good presentation. Otherwise, we might be up there as well. But for right now, I'm going to sign off. I've got 4 minutes to get to Marathon for a little bit of volleyball coverage, so I'm going to call it a night. For Matt Wenzel, I'm Steve Okonik.